work it, bitch. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Check out my mixtape. Check out my mixtape. Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today's story is entitled Bitches and Bunnies. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Becky, aka Becky with the long hair. She grew up in a trailer park somewhere on the west side of the street, but not on the west side of the city. Things get crazy like that sometimes. She raised bunnies in a fenced lot close to her double wide trailer. Double wide? One day out of the blue, her estranged father shows up to her doorstep after 15 years. "What the fuck are you doing here?" Becky says as she opens the door. After all, he wasn't drunk with more problems than he had chest hair. "Hey, darling, long time I know, but I'm dying and I want to right my wrongs with you." "Wigga, please," she shouts and slams the door. They go back and forth for a while before she eventually falls for a slick talk. They talked for hours before Becky headed off to work at the local Waffle House. She told Jethro he could stay with her. She told Jethro he could stay there, but she would. What the fuck? He says. She told Jethro he could stay there, but he had to wait until she got off work. "I don't trust you, so I get off at 8. You can come back then." Becky fed the bunnies before she left the trailer. When Jethro saw the bunny, he licked his lips like he saw When Jethro saw the bunnies, he licked his lips like he saw an ice cream cone on a hot day. Becky didn't notice it, but the bunnies did as they hopped away from the fence where he was standing. When Becky returned from work, she noticed one of the bunnies were missing. This had never happened before. What the fuck? Jethro soon knocked on the door. "Did you take my damn bunny?" "What? What? Why would I do that? I need your help." Jethro again talked his way through the door, even though he did indeed steal the bunny. He sat down and pulled out a bottle of liquor from his coat pocket and set it on the table. Becky at first resisted, but eventually gave in, as she usually does. They drank most of the bottle as Jethro talked about making some quick money. Becky was intrigued because she had dreams bigger than the trailer park. Becky was intrigued because she had dreams bigger than the trailer park, but was hesitant because she didn't really trust Jethro. She listened as Jethro told her about a simple plan for her to go on a couple of dates with some rich guys that would spoil her. Of course, the information was intriguing, especially under the influence of that drink. He told her about the money that she can make, and she said that she would think about it. The next morning, Jethro made breakfast. Becky was a little hungover, but still hungry. He asked what she thought about their talk, and Becky agreed to try it out. "If it's as easy as you say it is, then I'm in." Becky left to make some runs and left Jethro at the trailer by herself. Jethro went out to pick up one of the bunnies, shook one, kicked a couple, and was about to kick again until a bunny bit him. Not a regular bunny bite, but close to a dog bite, a big-ass dog bite. These were some big-ass bunnies, like Teenage Mutant fat-ass bunnies. Jethro ran into the trailer quickly to check his wounds. That night, Becky went on her first date with the tall, heavy-set guy. They had dinner and several drinks before he asked Becky to go to the room. After a few more drinks, she agreed and they went to his room. The next morning, Becky was alone, but there was money on the dresser and a note. "Great night. I'll set up another with Jethro soon. Left something extra for you." When Becky returned home, she asked Jethro about the money. He responded, "Look, you little bitch, I get you to the money, just make it." Becky continued to ignore Jethro. Becky continued to ignore Jethro. Becky continued to argue with Jethro. Becky continued to argue with him. Hold on, stop laughing. Becky continued to argue as Jethro ignored her and continued his phone conversation. She finally got tired of listening to herself and went to sleep. Becky went on a couple more dates before her hoo-ha felt broken. Her hoo-ha. One night, she and Jethro got into an intense argument over money. Jethro began to beat Becky. Next thing you know, the damn bunny came in and ate his evil ass up. Ass, bone, and all. After a brief struggle, Becky took the bunny outside and cleaned him off. The next day, she went on another date. This time, instead of going to the room first, she would tell the man she needed to go to her house and grab something. When she told the man where she lived, he looked at her kind of strange. And that I need, it's okay. It's okay. It's safe. I forgot to grab something that I know will set the night right. The man took her to the trailer, and when she got out of the car, he locked the doors immediately. Becky went through the back and unlocked the bunny gate. She got to the car and the man unlocked the door. When she opened the door, the bunny charged in to eat the man up, ass, bone, and all. Becky emptied his account and stole his car. Becky was making so much money now that the killer bunnies were a part of her scam. She started feeding the bunnies farm-raised gorilla meat. Not city zoo gorillas, no. But the type of shit where you gotta know somebody that knows somebody. The bunnies started getting bigger, and Becky continued to go out on her dates as the bunny would eat the men. Eventually, the news got involved with the missing men in the area. Becky began to worry about the heat catching up to her and thought about stopping. The bunnies didn't like that idea and started growling. The bunnies have gotten a lot more evil since they have begun to eat up the men, and Becky was afraid of what they would do to her. Becky said, "Fuck it. I ain't going out like no punk. Like no punk. I ain't no punk." Becky said, "Fuck it. I ain't going out like no punk." She got dressed like she was getting ready for another date, but had other plans in mind. Since the bunnies no longer lived in the lot and had moved into the trailer, the lot was empty now. She started storing She started storing gas cans, old wigs, and other flammable items in the now bunnyless lot. Virgin grabbed a gas can and poured a trail from the lot around the trailer. As she starts her car, she lights a cigarette and threw it out of the window. The flames sparked like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial. For some reason, flames started like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial. The flames sparked like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial. Michael Jackson! Pepsi commercial. The flames sparked like Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial. For some reason, all you could smell was bacon. I don't know, but I love bacon. Engulfing the trailer in flames and killing the bunnies. Moral of this story, bitches and bunnies get mad. Bitches and bunnies get mad. If one doesn't eat your ass, the other one will.
Slapaholics. Straight up. Let's go shake out the tch3s. Mark this shit out. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Dummy shit, short buzz, head beating on the window, TBM killer shit, marking every instrumental, hide in the street. Boy, I be floating off, keep throwing zannies at the bitch till she dozing off. Rolling off a couple of them things, smoking OG like a train. Dabbing while I'm dabbing, dance every time I hit it. Mind so influenced by drugs, it's contaminated. Boy, I get into it, I'm an improper influence. Call me Nike cause I do it while you motherfuckers watch. I be grinding like two bitches, keep laugh stuffing these raw cones. Got money stacked up in Dow Jones, you broke bitches, get downtown. I stay on like light switch, rolling like a locomotive, scoring like a ball player. Cooking up with baking soda, was pushing Coca-Cola. Trapping off my roller TV and you can't control us, boy. My niggas gon' fuck it up. 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 This shit slap, got the yellow push jump. Pull up to the function, it's nothing. Beat a nigga ass to the sound of the percussion. Let my Nina talk, but that bitch don't like discussion. Cause nigga, I go like that, you shooting with automatics. Ghost riding and trapping, all about mathematics. Hit your bitch in the jacuzzi till she sees. Hit the blood out of bitch till she anemic. Broke a homegirl off, now she fiends. Go hard every time, cause that's how my mama raised me. People say that I'm crazy, fuck with me, keep it moving. It's none of your concern, this shit I'm over here doing. Kick rocks and high top straight to the curb. Drip a dick in your ear, cause it's fuck what you heard. Fuck around and get served like a main course nigga. Just had your main bitch for dinner as a main course nigga. Fuck it up. 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 Fuck it up.